Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome in our mathematics class. This is lecture 1 and in this lecture we will going to learn about sets. As it is our first lecture, so in this lecture we will discuss about the definition of sets and the notation of sets. The definition of sets is a set is a collection of well-defined and distinct objects. Now you need to understand these two terms which are well-defined and distinct in this definition. So, let us understand about well-defined first. The well-defined means clearly defined or described. Information about a set must be clearly described or exact or complete. It means if we have a complete information about any statement or it is a true information that we can recognize what we have to put in this set, it means the statement is very well defined or explained clearly. Let us take some examples of some statements in which we will going to see which statements are well defined and which statements are not well defined. Examples of well-defined sets are the set of months in a year. This is an universal truth. We have 12 months in a year. No one is say that we have 11 or 13 years in 13 months in a year. So that's why this statement is very well defined because we all agree and accept that we have 12 months in a year. Another example of well defined set is the set of even integers from 0 to 20. This statement is well defined because we all are familiar to the even numbers or the even integers which are between 0 to 2. No one is going to say that we have to put letters from the alphabet in this set because we all know that even integers from 0 to 20 are 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on. So this statement is very well defined. Now, the examples of not well defined sets. The best 3 songs of 2018. Well, this statement is not well defined because choices may vary from person to person. Maybe those 3 songs which are favorite for you are not favorite for me, or they are not best for me or any other person. Similarly, the favorite hamburger restaurant in a state may be your favorite restaurant is not favorite of any other person, or any other person may dislike the restaurant which is your favorite. So this statement is also not well defined. Now we understand the term distinct which we have read in the definition of sets. Meaning of distinct is recognizably different in nature from something else of a similar type. Or we can say that no element will be repeated in a set. Let us take an example. Here we have a set F and we say that F is a set of fruits, or we can write it as by enclosing the fruits in curly brackets and separate them by using commas. So we write it as F is equals to curly bracket open apple, comma banana, comma mango, comma cherry, and so on bracket. Or it means simply different. Elements of a set must be different from each bracket close. Here you can see the three consecutive dots. These three consecutive dots called ellipses, and it's mean that the set is continue. It's mean we have more members in this set with set notations. We simply list each element or member separated by commas and then put some curly brackets around the whole thing. Here you can see an example in which we separate 3, 6, 9 and ellipses by commas and put curly brackets around them. In this set, members or element means same thing. The curly brackets, sometimes called set brackets or braces. Remember, sometimes we use ellipses in between the set or in middle the set just to save us to writing a long list. For example, the set of letters. We all know that the alphabet letters are 26. So we can write A, B, C, and we can put then ellipses and we can write the last alphabet letter. So it's mean that set is continue from A to Z. We don't have to write the middle elements as it will elaborate our set. Here you need to note another important thing, that in this case it is a finite set. It means we can calculate the letters in alphabet, or we already know that there are 26 letters in alphabet. So in finite sets we can use ellipses in middle of the set just to avoid writing a long list of members of those set. And in infinite set we can use ellipses before curly bracket just to show that the set members are continue and we cannot count them. We have three notations in which we can write our sets, or we have three different notations for writing a set. The first notation is descriptive form. In sentence form, it means in this form we write a set in a sentence form. Here we have an example, or is a set containing colors of rainbow. We can write this same example in another notation, which is known as tabular form. In this form, we use curly brackets and commas. Here you can see the example of tabular form. R is equals to curly bracket open. We have 7 colors in rainbow. So we write all the 7 colors in sequence. Then we close the bracket. Remember, don't forget to separate the elements or the members with the help of commas. So we write the above set in tabular form as R is equals to curly bracket open red, comma orange, comma yellow, comma green, comma blue, comma indigo, comma violet, curly bracket close. And we have third and last notation to write a set here, which is known as set builder form by its property. In this notation, we expressed or we write our set by its property. This is the only notation in which we represent our members by using any variable. See, here we use the variable x. Curly bracket open x. A vertical bar is known as such that. We read this vertical bar as such that. So, we write it in curly bracket as x such that x is a set of colors in rainbow. इस नोटेशन में हमने सारे कलर्स को x से रिप्रेजेंट किया है कि ये जो सेट के मेंबर्स या एलिमेंट्स हैं वो x हैं, और हमने कहा x such that x is a set of colors in rainbow कि इस सेट में जो एलिमेंट्स या जो मेंबर्स हैं वो कौन से हैं, रेनबो के कलर्स हैं. वेरी नाइस, थैंक यू. सी यू इन नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. अल्लाह हाफिज़.